What's going on, guys? My name is Jack. Welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about aberration resources, where to find them, how to gather them. Now, there are some new resources, and there are also some new ways to gather old resources. And there are also some other videos out there that talk about this, but none of them are 100% accurate. So that's what we're going to talk about today, guys. Hope this video is helpful. If it is, leave a like, and let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to chat about is metal. Now I'm here in the blue section, and I'm going to show you the blue first because mainly this is the easiest place to find metal. There's definitely metal over in the green area where you first start out, over that way, but the blue area is full of these metal nodes. Now they look very different from how they look obviously on the other maps. They look like basically rocks with these blue streaks throughout them. So let me just show you. These are actually really solid metal nodes. They seem like they're about the same as a rich metal node that you might find on like the island server. So, and they're just everywhere. If you look around, you just see these blue streaks everywhere. In fact, let's go take a peek over here. You can see them shining over there in the distance, and you can find them everywhere. So this area is the easiest. In fact, here we go. I'll show you up close. You can see them from here. So there's plenty here. All right, guys. So another place that's actually closer to the green area, possibly easier to get to, is down here in the cave that leads to the surface. I'm not on the surface, but there are these rocks that look, I mean, they don't really look like metal, but they are full of metal. So there you go. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to chat about are pearls. You can see on the map, we're on that big lake that is up there in the green zone. You can see the coordinates there. But this lake is full of pearls. You spend 10 or 15 minutes here, you can come out with a lot of pearls. You don't need scuba gear. You can do this just by just swimming without the scuba and coming back to the surface for air. And there are some dangerous things in here. There are some piranhas, and there are lots of crabs and spinos and stuff. But the best way to do this, guys, is to tame an anglerfish in the blue zone, put it in a fish basket, and you can run it back over here. You have 5 minutes to get it into the water before it dies. But use that fish basket. It's crazy. I mean, look how many pearls there are here. You should have no problem getting pearls in this area. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm going to show you is chitin, which can be the easiest way to get it is to be found here, really anywhere where these crabs spawn. So if you look here, you kill a crab, you harvest it. I mean, and just look at this chitin. Look at the amount of chitin. Obviously, there's organic polymer here as well, but for chitin, you can't go wrong with these. You can obviously tame a snail as well, but that just doesn't give you as much paste as doing the chitin route. The other thing you can do is you come up to the surface. Now, obviously, you need hazard suits for this, but do you see all these bones here? Check this out. Keratin. These bones give you keratin. You could even use an Anki if you brought an Anki up with a crab, and you could, of course, things want to attack me on the surface. So that should be said. The surface is a dangerous place. Personally, I think the crabs are the easiest way, but you could bring an Anki up here to harvest these bones and just get loads and loads of bones. Alright guys, so talking about crystal and green gems. Now crystal is one of those things that is really spread out throughout the map. The best place I've found is next to other gems, next to the color gems like green, red, or blue. And as you harvest the green gems, you obviously get some crystal. It's not as much, but there is some crystal in there. Now, the easiest place to find any of the color gems is in that area. So if you want green gems, you go to the green zone. If you need blue gems, you go to blue zone, and red gems go to the red zone. But anyway, here is one really nice spot that I've found. It's actually near the big lake where you find the silica pearls. And yeah, it's got both green gems and a lot of crystal. So there you go. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to look at are blue gems. Now, as with the green gems and with the red gems, you need to go to that zone to find those gems. Yeah, they're really easy to find. You just look for the glowing blue. Although, in the blue zone, you definitely need to carry with yourself some lighting creatures so that you don't get attacked by the nameless. And as you notice, you get about 3-to-1 ratio of blue gems to crystal. So you do get some crystal again, as with the green. But these gems are basically all over the blue. You just got to look a little bit for them. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to chat about are the red gems. Now, red gems are a little harder to see because the red zone seems to be illuminated by these giant red outcroppings of gems. But unfortunately, you can't actually harvest them. See, so when I swing at them, I get nothing. What you want to do is you want to look for these smaller red gems like that. And again, you get crystal, as with the other gems. But it's the small ones that you can actually harvest. The big ones actually kind of make it harder to find the ones that you can actually harvest. There are also some that look a little bit purplish. There we are. There's my location. But I am just kind of on that pathway that leads down into the Drake Cavern area. As you can see, there's red gems everywhere, or those big giant red outcroppings. But you actually need to find the smaller ones that, like right over here. These are the ones that you can actually harvest. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to talk about is polymer. Now I showed you that you can get organic polymer from the giant crabs, but if you're down in the red zone, or if you even live in the blue zone and you find this easier, you can look for these greenish plants. And when you harvest them, they actually give you organic polymer as well. Now what's cool about this actually is that if you're down here and you need to repair, you happen to have the pliers on you and you need to like repair your radiation suit, you can get polymer right here. So that's pretty cool. Another tip that I've found, guys, is so if you notice, I just got 55 polymer by picking it by hand. But if you have a sickle, I get almost double. Got 94 on that one. And look, these organic polymer plants, whatever these are, these green plants are everywhere. Literally everywhere down here. I mean, look how much I just got on just a handful of plants. Just a few plants. Let's count how many. 407 organic polymer, guys. Alright, so next we're going to show you oil, obsidian, and black pearls. So I'm down here near the Drake Cavern, as I call it. And you can see all over the ground these shiny objects are black pearls. You can actually just pick them up by hand as you would the regular silica pearls. So that's cool. You'll also notice over here, this is a big oil node, as you'd see on the island. And everywhere surrounding this little lake that's down here, there is this stuff. So you can pretty much come anywhere down here and you're going to find black pearls. Look at that. Obviously, our rates are up a little higher on this server. But yeah, you can pick up black pearls. There's the coordinates, just so you see. It's like 51.9 and 51, where I am currently. But it's all over down here. Look at all this obsidian if you need that. There's oil nodes right over there. Also, it should be noted that most of these rocks are actually metal. So if you need metal while you're down here, there you go. There's that. Oil nodes, obsidian. You can see it just everywhere, guys. So it's all around this lake. In fact, let me just show you. This is just another metal node, in fact. It's similar to the metal nodes that are found in the cave system on the way to the surface. So there you go, guys. Alright guys, so a new resource on the map is element ore. And the only place I've found it, and I haven't done any of the endgame stuff to be honest, but you want to look on the surface and you want to look for these black rocks that have purple in them. Check it out. Element ore. Now, it's obviously very dangerous. There's a reaper on me. But using an Anki, I'll bet you could get this element ore in droves. So come check this out, guys. And guys, the final place you can find resources on this map is from the sky. I mean, look at this. Wood falls. You got green gems, you got crystal, you got obsidian, you get pieces of metal, you get mushrooms. You literally get just about everything. So, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope this has been helpful for you. If it has, my name is Jack. Go ahead and hit subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out, lets me know that I'm doing a good job. Or and also feel free to leave comments. I love comments. I respond to almost every one of them. So be sure to check that out, guys. Anyway, that is going to do it, guys. I hope you're having a great day, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.